Hello guys and welcome to episode number 36, where we will be solving 5 more SQL problems, this time from the city of San Francisco right here. So let's get started with problem number 1. We have to find all businesses which have a phone number. This is a filter, have a phone number. We have one filter, we have to output all businesses. Probably means all businesses, distinct businesses. We're going to show most likely the business name. Let's try with that. We're going to select the business name, and now we're going to filter based on this phone number. And phone number, if we go down here, we have here business phone number as a float. So if we check most likely if it has nulls or not. So we're going to say where it is not null, because we want to show the ones which have, so we want to filter the ones which do not have. So this would be the final solution, and it apparently is incorrect because I forgot the distinct most likely. Distinct. There we go. Now everything is correct. So we want to show all businesses, in this case all different businesses, where the phone number right here, it is not null, which means they actually have a phone number. Now if it's correct or not, we don't know, or if it's a duplicate or not, that doesn't matter. We just care if it is or it isn't. Problem number 2, find out how many, that sounds like a count or sum, registered in libraries. Libraries could be a filter, but then the title is called library, so this is not a filter. Year 2016, for sure a filter. We have to output total patrons, probably a count in our case. Keep in mind each row represents a patron, so clearly we have to do a count all here. And we have one filter, year 2016, so we're going to say count all number of patrons. We're going to say where year, probably this one, patron registered, equals with, actually let me see what it is. It is an integer, so we can simply just say 20, what do we have, 2016 right here. This should be the final solution, and there is the final answer is 10 right here. So quick recap, we want to count all of the patrons in one row. They even tell us that each row represents a patron, where the year is 2016. And since this one is an integer right here, we can just verify for it. Problem number 3. We have to find the most dangerous places in SF. SF could be a filter, but right here we have the table, it's called SF, which means all of the entries are from SF. Therefore, this is not a filter. We have to find out the crime count, and here per address and district combination. So we have to do 2 group bys, first per address and then per district. We have to output number of incidents along with address and district. We have 3 columns to output, and we have no filters. We have 2 group bys, and lastly we have to order the records based on number of occurrences in descending order. Okay, let's get started here. So first we need address. Let's check out which columns we are going to be using. We're going to be using right here the district, the address, and then we're going to count the number of incidents, which is every row. So we're going to say address and then PD district. I'm going to say count all number of crimes, and here we're going to say where, actually we're going to say group by address PD district. Then we're going to order by number of crimes descending. This should be the final answer right here, and everything seems to be correct. Now personally I wouldn't aggregate them like this. I would flip these two. I would first say per district and then every address of the district, because an address would be a part of a district. A district would contain multiple addresses. An address can only contain one district. It actually makes more sense to flip these ones. Problem number 4, find all employees. We have to find employees with job title. Contain job title has to contain this. This is a filter, and output employee name along with total pay with benefits, whatever this means. So we have one single filter, and we have to output 2 columns. Now this one, total pay with benefits. If we look here we have total pay, then we have benefits. So you could say, well, maybe we should add these together, but I think this column right here does just that, total pay with benefits. So let's just check it out. Let's scroll a little bit here. We're gonna look at total pay here, and then we have this calculator right here. If we do 185 plus 121, yep, it seems to be, so you could either add these together or just use this one as the same output. All right, we're just gonna use this one. So we are going to say employees where, okay, and we have to say the employee name. So we're gonna put here the name, and then we're gonna put the total pay with benefits right here. Now we just have to filter where the job title right here. We're gonna say, we're gonna look for in between the percentage signs. We're gonna paste this one, what we are searching for. And there we go, and this should be the final answer right here. And there are only 2 entries. So we are selecting all of the employees and their total pay with benefits, only for those that have in their job title these 3 words, like this exact combination in this order. And problem number 5, guys, the last one for today. Find all inspections made. Restaurants could be a filter, but if we look here, we have restaurant violations, but it still could be a filter or not. I would say it's not a filter. Output the business name. We have to output business name, inspection score. We have 2 columns. For this question, business is considered restaurant. Okay, so restaurant actually is a filter. Look for restaurant in the name of the business. So probably down here, if you see, business name is a varchar. We have to look for the word restaurant in here. And actually, that's it, 1 filter and 2 columns. We're gonna say, what do we need to show? We need to show business name, inspection score right here. And now we need to do our filter where business name contains restaurant. And let's check out the output. Everything seems to be fine. So what we're doing here, quick recap, we're selecting the business name and the inspection score for the businesses that are restaurants. And in this case, the business name has to contain the word restaurant, which is a pretty terrible way of having data. Normally, you would want to clean this up and make it different fields, like the business name to be something and then to be something like business type. So you would split these somehow. Of course, it's not that easy in this case, but that would be the optimal solution right here for this data set. So that was it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoy these kinds of problems, I highly encourage you to join the StrataScratch community. Consider using the affiliate link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.